I tried every flavor at Crumble Cookies and I found a problem. So let's talk about it, and that's starting right now. Crumble Cookies is a popular gourmet cookie bakery chain that has gained widespread acclaim for its unique and decadent offerings. It's known for its mouth-watering and oversized cookies, each crafted with meticulous attention to detail and bursting with flavor. Crumble offers a rotating menu of cookie creations, so on any particular visit, you might have different options than the last time. Crumble fresh bakes the cookies and provides them warm, which is what made this the perfect dessert option after an incredible and light sushi dinner during our San Diego, California trip. A Crumble cookie location also recently opened in my area with a lot of hype and a second location on the way. I'm all for cookies and I'm all for over-the-top large food, but the track record here on the channel with the large format cookies, such as worldwide phenomenon Levan Bakery or local cash grab Cookie Therapy, has not been good. That said, after taking Crumble's warm cookies the short 2-mile ride back to our hotel room, I had to crack into them right away. I'm not embellishing when I say I tried every flavor at Crumble Cookies. And that's including we got the full half dozen and had to omit the 7th cookie that they were offering. When considering this, the flavors in that 7th cookie were already contained in at least one of the 6 cookies that we were trying. So we figured we didn't need to put our bodies through that. Of the 6 we tried, a couple were really good, a couple not so much, but I'm jumping ahead. The 6 options we had were Snickers, chocolate peanut butter chip, Neapolitan, classic pink sugar, vanilla glaze featuring cinnamon toast crunch, and milk chocolate chip, the classic. Let's talk about those one by one, and then I'll get into the overarching problem with Crumble Cookies. So let's see how it tastes. Snickers. This is described as our peanut butter cookie featuring peanut butter, I would hope so, caramel buttercream, milk chocolate, and Snickers pieces. It is an impressive looking cookie, and it's a solid bomb of sugar and fat. Peanut butter cookie is fairly dense, and the caramel buttercream on top was plentiful, and it was packed with Snickers, as well as a nice little chocolate drizzle on top. Taste-wise, not exactly outstanding. I wouldn't say it was bad, but nothing unexpected was happening here. Chocolate chip peanut butter. I'm gonna say this right now, the copywriters designing the menu deserve an award for this one. A lip-smacking chocolate cookie packed with melty Reese's peanut butter chips. This is the first cookie in this large format that I've picked up and visually thought had the right balance of crispness and gooiness, just from feel. And I realize up front that that balance is a matter of taste. But at the end of the day, all these cookies end up looking like mounds of flour and butter. This one tasted incredible, which is funny because I usually think chocolate cookies are dry. Here, absolutely perfect. This one is a home run. Neapolitan. The next 2 are really interesting. Neapolitan is described as rich chocolate and smooth vanilla cookies beautifully stacked and topped with tart strawberry frosting. But the funny thing about this is, even though Crumble touts that they serve their cookies oven warm, this one is served refrigerator cold. And I thought that was actually quite unique. The entire cookie is soft and chewy, and the fact that it's cold reminds me of like a really dense cake. The mix of chocolate and vanilla cookie was really great here, and the frosting had little bits of strawberry that was actually tart as advertised. Really good. These last 2 have been really promising. Classic pink sugar. Alright, let's not celebrate too fast here. Classic pink sugar takes the fundamental elements of the Neapolitan and it strips away all of the embellishments. Actually, this one probably came first, but still. After trying the Neapolitan first, this one is the boring prequel. It is served cold, which again is really interesting here, but otherwise unremarkable, boring. Moving on. Vanilla glaze featuring cinnamon toast crunch. This one has to be a hit, right? With a description like a cinnamon sugar cookie topped with vanilla cream cheese glaze, crushed cinnamon toast crunch, and a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar. How could it go wrong? Take a look. It's a mound of butter and flour. Seriously, after the icing and cereal on top, it was close to 2 inches tall. But I learned here that I shouldn't prejudge because it actually tasted phenomenal. They found a way to keep that cereal crunchy, maybe some kind of non-nutritive cereal varnish or something, and I think that deserves some kind of award for innovation. Milk chocolate chip. Here it is, the classic. You can't go wrong. Thick, soft, and packed with milk chocolate chips. I don't want to get too far in the weeds on this one, but sure, you can't go wrong. But I wouldn't exactly say they went right. Kudos for serving it warm, but unremarkable in every way. It does look nice, so I'll give it that. My overall feeling. The one that we skipped was birthday cake because it was the same cookie as the pink sugar icing, whatever they want to call it, with a similar icing and just a little bit of sprinkles inside. Kinda boring. Based on the 6 flavors that I tasted, half were great and half were unremarkable. Crumble is, though, tapping into what I think is a hack as far as delivering an experience for these large format cookies. And that's an experience that even haters like me can enjoy. And that's because of this problem. The problem with these large cookies is that when you portion out 5 or 6 ounces of cookie dough and you bake it, it's gonna be difficult for the center of that cookie to cook at the same rate as the exterior of the cookie. In most cases at Crumble, it looks like they have a system to distribute the dough laterally to avoid this mound situation. That's at least for all the ones that I tried, with the exception of the cinnamon toast crunchy thingy. The hack is that they're serving these things at temperature extremes, so that even if there is a problem with mounding, the fact that it's served warm and gooey or cold and gooey gives that serotonin rush that we associate with a positive experience. The funny thing is that supposedly Levan Bakery is also supposed to be serving their cookies warm. And last summer when I tried those, the transit time was actually less than in this case here, and it was also in the warm summer heat of the New York City streets. Yet those cookies were room temperature. I bring up Levan not only because I already have a video on that, but also because they're the national rival to Crumble, and I think Crumble actually has a slight edge, not gonna lie. I'm trying to reach Emerald Lagasse in subscribers here on YouTube, and we got a ways to go. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. And also join the conversation down below in the comments if you've ever tried Crumble cookies and have something to say. On the screen right now, you can click into past videos of these larger format cookies that I've covered here on the channel. And if you've seen those, a card with a playlist of our California adventures is going to be on the screen right now.